What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about some pretty disappointing news with EA shutting down a couple classics. Now, actually, 4 games in all, one of which I don't necessarily consider a classic. The other 3, or at least 2 of them, I definitely do. So what this is they're shutting down Battlefield 1943 and then the Bad Company games 1 and 2, and Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge, the original, the one from '09, not Catalyst. And they're basically doing it in kind of 2 waves. So wave 1 starting April 28th, all 4 of them, you will not be able to buy them from digital stores. And that's all in preparation for them to shut off the online services for them on December 8th. So the online functionality of them will still be going, throughout the rest of the year, but starting in just about a month, you won't be able to purchase any of them from digital stores. I was checking Steam today. I think Mirror's Edge is about $5. I think Battlefield Bad Company 2 is $20 on Steam. I didn't see the first one. I don't know if it's on Steam or not, but regardless, these 4 games are no longer there. I got to get my hands on them. I might get like an Xbox 360 version just so I can always have them. The reason I wanted to talk about this is for that preservation kind of argument. I'm not like a huge cheerleader in terms of I don't make videos, say, daily talking about it, but I'm a big believer in this stuff. And I'm really disappointed in most of the industry. A lot of the industry has done a pretty terrible job when it comes to preservation of games. Now, there's some good spots here and there. I've seen some people on Twitter talking about how it's a sad day when you realize that Activision has done a better job at preserving the COD games over the years versus EA, with these games. These are some great games, too. Like the Bad Company games are oftentimes looked at as some of the best Battlefield games, period. Mirror's Edge, super, super underrated. I actually got into that game late. I got into it right before Catalyst, and I really didn't like Catalyst, but I really liked the original Mirror's Edge. So really those, Bad Company 2 is often regarded as the better one, right? So, eliminating 2 of these classic games that are old. I mean, I think 2009 and then 2010 or 11 was Bad Company 2. I mean, yes, they're pushing, 10, 12, 13 years. But, this is not, I think, how you solve the problem. Now, again, you can get it physically, but who knows, with them no longer being available online, right? Now, those physical versions, there's not too many of them, I imagine, in the world. Those prices then go up, right? So maybe I should beat people, get those games physical before others. It's just not something I want to see. And it's not like it's original, like this is the first time we've had stuff like this happen. But what upsets me about it is if you read their quote, their announcement that this thing is going to happen, they say, while these titles hold a special place in our heart, we're now looking forward to creating new memories alongside you as we shift our focus towards our current and future Battlefield experience. Well, a couple of things. Number one, Mirror's Edge is part of it, and you only mentioned Battlefield there. So what's the excuse basically for getting rid of Mirror's Edge? But also, I think that mentality, right? For me, when I was reading it, I got upset specifically at that, one sentence, because it kind of says it all, right? We're focused on, and it's okay to be focused on the present, right? In fact, that's probably what you should be most focused on, maybe in life and in whatever, in business. Maybe you want to focus on what you're doing in the moment. But to forget where you came from, but also, I guess, in this literal case, to literally just drop off the face of the earth, at least online, which is the primary place people can find these games, is buying them online versus physical on the 360, or you can get on PS3, but, PS3 isn't backwards compatible, right? So it's really just the 360, or you do it online, on Steam, on all these other storefronts. So they're saying, well, we care about the now. We know you guys love these games, at least 2 of them, if not more, and we're just going to kind of drop them from planet Earth. And that's just, for me, that's not the mentality I would say to run with. And that sentence kind of sums it up, that yeah, we like it, but we're really focused on the present. So let's forget about the past. Let's focus on the present, which, can we be honest, is not nearly as good, right? I think a lot of people would say Bad Company better than, Battlefield 2042. I would say Mirror's Edge was better than Catalyst, and obviously Mirror's Edge is such a smaller, it didn't sell well, neither of them did. So that's never been the most popular franchise, but really the older stuff tends to be, in this situation, better than the newer stuff. So disappointing, but it does make me want to go back. Factually, makes me want to go back, play Mirror's Edge, play at least Bad Company 2. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're all subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.